Testing. 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 Well, if it isn't October already, am I right? Yeah, October 1st happened and the Halloween bowl came out and we filled it to the brim. We've probably gone through half the candy that we bought already. I live with candy fiend, meaning they can't control themselves around candy, especially like this. There was so much more in this and there's still a lot to go. And we'll probably eat all this before Halloween even happens. We'll be getting more candy in the near future, I'm sure. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy October. Some would say this is the best month of the entire year. That someone would be me. And that someone would also be having a birthday here in a couple weeks. I might be a little biased. I'll own up to that already. You're entering the latter half of the year, and like to me, this is the most happy, magical time of the year. We've got all the holidays, not all of them, but you know what I mean, like the important ones. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Halloween's not that important to me anymore, but like I think the fact that it's in October, like it can still be fun for adults, I guess. I feel like once you get past like college age, you're not like using Halloween as a reason to go like get drunk anymore. Then like Halloween changes a little bit. It's more of like an obligation than like something you look forward to. I love this time of year. October 1st hits and it's like, all right, it's time to wear orange. It's time to smell spicy smells, pumpkin scents, apple scents. I've been loving apple scents. I'll talk more about that later. Like this is just my favorite, happy, coziest time of the year. With that being said, like I've made a list of things I would like to do, rules for October, wish list, bucket list of October, fun activities, maybe to inspire you to do something. It's just fun to plan out things like this. And they don't have to be like something you have to go spend a lot of money to do. Why not be a little festive? Why not try to enhance life a little bit? Like find happiness. You know what I mean, okay? If you don't get it done in October, we can carry it on in or maybe repeat things for November. Also, these won't be groundbreaking. It's a fun list. I like to talk about fall, so here we go. Number 1 on the list, buy pumpkins. Buy gourds, funky little vegetables to put on your doorstep, to decorate, to spruce things up. Maybe you want to buy like a little bag of small pumpkins to put on your kitchen table or your countertop. That's going to be the first thing that I do. I think I'm going to go to Walmart like maybe today, it's October 2nd, and go buy some. I think I'm behind. They've had pumpkins out for weeks, but in Texas, it's like too hot. It's literally, I'm afraid if I put a pumpkin outside, it's just going to melt, you know, and decay and rot from the inside out. I've been putting off getting pumpkins, but I think like it's finally time to cave and do the thing. Really, it's every time I see those little tiny pumpkins that I'm like, oh, should I buy some? And they're cheaper than a big pumpkin, but still, like, I think Trader Joe's had some for like 99 cents. I've always thought about painting pumpkins, but like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably just not gonna do that. Next up, item number 2 on this list is wear boots. I bought a dupe pair, okay, a look-alike pair of the Fry Campus boots. They're from Target. They were $55. I'm sure they were cheaper before tariffs happened. They're everything and more to me. I've been wanting a pair of those Fry boots forever, but they're just like far too expensive for me, like way out of my budget. They've been out of stock on Target forever. I put on my notification. As soon as they came back in stock, purchase. Got them in 2 days. Love living in a city where I can get things in 2 days. Let me go get them. These are my new boots. They're not quite as yellow or light as the Campus Fry like banana boot, but I think they're the perfect color. They're just what I wanted. They're just what the doctor ordered. They have a zip all the way up side. I don't necessarily need this zip. They're a little bit big on me. They're gonna rock. They're gonna be so good with like a little skirt, maybe even like a maxi skirt, a long dress, anything besides like baggy jeans, probably. Anything except for jeans, I'm thinking. I feel like they're like cowboy boot adjacent. And living in Cowtown, I think that's really gonna bode well for me. And I just really like them. I don't like that there's this zipper, actually. I really don't, because I don't really need it. But I do understand why you might need a zipper. They're like pretty good quality too for Target shoes. There's nothing more to be said about that. I feel like cowboy boots could also work for the fall season, but I also want a new pair of cowboy boots, but they literally cost an arm and also a leg. So I don't really have that to give up. Next up is something that's free, actually, and this is to go on more walks. I haven't gone on a walk since I moved from Oklahoma to Texas, mainly because I don't know my surroundings. I don't really know if it's like walkable, which it is. I see people outside on walks all the time in my neighborhood. There's also like a ton of like outdoor trails where I live. I just haven't gotten the courage to like go check those out yet. It's also been a million degrees, so I didn't want to go pass out on a trail. So now that it's gonna start cooling down, I think I'm gonna try to go on more walks and be a brave girl and go on a walk outside. I feel like it'll probably be good for my mental health as well. My goal is to watch 4 scary movies. I'm not one of those people that is obsessed with scary movies. I know there are some people that just die for this time of the year. They're just like love scary movies and they're obsessed with scary movies. I like to watch a scary movie in the middle of the day, all the lights on. Like I'm that type of person. I will also go to the movies and see one if it's like a highly anticipated scary movie. I just saw Him in theaters, which it wasn't really scary as much as it was like gory. There were some jump scares, but like this is just me in the theaters. You know, I know when it's time to close my ears and maybe close my eyes. I don't just close them, I have to do this too, like closing them's not enough. I'm just not about gory movies, okay? You know what I mean? Like I don't like seeing that. I also am just get scared easy. Number 5, I have this big ambition this season to make an apple pie. That's because I got a pie dish and I didn't own one of those before. I like the idea of it. I like mini apple pies when I get them at McDonald's. Also, Taco Bell has this apple strudel and piñata right now. I just really want to make an apple pie this season. I've done the cinnamon rolls. It's the first time for everything, you know? And then maybe if I'm really good at it, I'll make one and bring it to Thanksgiving dinner. Along with that, maybe just make something pumpkin spice. Maybe I will make like a spice cookie. I don't know. I'm sure there's 1,000,001 recipes online. Okay, next thing I wrote was craft something, which I'm a pretty crafty person, I would say. I just get an itch to craft every once in a while. I also, this time of year last year, I started crocheting and I was crocheting like little purses. I'm thinking it's time to re-up my crocheting hobby or I really want to make like one of those little pumpkins, like a pumpkin pillow. There's also a million things you can just like Google fall crafts. I also threw away all of our throw pillows for our couch whenever we moved into this place. We still need more pillows, so I have some extra fabric. It's actually right there, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I've got all of the tools to make these pillows. More about sitting down and doing the thing. That's a little bit difficult to me sometimes. Next up is fall nails. I've been doing my nails a ton recently. Like they're always painted. Right now I have 2 different colors on, both colors from the brand Olive and June. These are from their newest drop, I believe. What I'm wearing on this hand is maybe what I would describe as the most perfect fall pumpkin spice color. I mean, some might say burnt orange, but we're gonna call this pumpkin spice. Its official name on the website is Let's Circle Back, but it's just a great creamy, spicy pumpkin color, I think. In the sun, in the light, it's a little bit redder. Most of the times it looks orange to me. Next on this hand, I have the creamiest pink. I don't think you can ever go wrong with something like this. It's a sheer tint, so this is probably after 3 or 4 coats, I'm not gonna lie. It is called Dream Job. Cute. It's literally my dream job. Really loving that color. Something that I have almost worn to death recently is this color. It's called Clocking Out Early. It is like yet again, I'd say a spicy purple mauve brownie. I have it on my toes right now, but I'm not going to show you my foot. This has been like really a go-to for the past month for me. I'll link all of these below if you're interested in them. I'm obsessed. I love Olive and June. They are the best. So fall nails, having festive fall colors on your nails, I think is super just kind of inspiring for the season. Goes with, you know, your fall outfits. You just feel more put together when your nails are put together, I feel like. And I've been seeing a ton of plaid coming back for like nail art. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like I've seen that on a lot of people having some like fun warm colors, doing a plaid print on your nails. So maybe I'll do something like that this month. Maybe I'll do like some little pumpkins with this color. That could be fun. Maybe this color with some little bats on top of it. I feel like bats would be easy to draw on a nail. I'm also kind of growing my nails out right now. I'm proud of myself. Life hack, if you want to grow your nails out longer, like just paint them constantly. They're also like stronger whenever your nails are painted. Next up, probably the most obvious, pumpkin spicy scents, apple scents. I'm going to buy a new candle sometime soon. I've been like seeing on, I think on their app, they had some of their candles as like 30% off. off. And they've got the cutest little like glass pumpkin candles right now. So maybe one of those. I'm also a huge fan of Bath and Body Works. So I'm bound and determined to spend all my money at Bath and Body Works this year. I don't know what it is with me. They always have some sort of sale. I'll be buying some sort of spicy scent. I love like whenever all their holiday scents start coming out. A toasted kind of marshmallow scent is one of my favorites, like vanilla, but like smoky. Woodsy, anything that is like apple spice or pumpkin spice, but like not too sweet. Getting the smells going. There's something about aromatherapy. You know what I'm talking about? Aromatherapy, getting you in the mood, smelling. There's smells that are associated with this time of year for sure. Last but not least, on my fall bucket list is toasty makeup. What does that mean, Hannah? Toast? Toasty? You're gonna rub toast on your face? I'm talking warm, toasty colors, okay? Kind of like the nail polish I have on. Something that's more like warm or muted. So I really need to get like a blush that's a little bit darker, like dark toasty red. I don't know how to explain it, okay? I really don't, but like darker colors, basically. Maybe like a chocolate cherry brown lip, a warm cheek. Maybe the bronzer should be a little bit lighter and we're just focused more on the warm blush as like our overall cheek kind of routine. Maybe more of like a warm eye, like not a smoky eye, okay? We're not talking smoky eye, but we're talking about a warm, muted kind of eye. Maybe a dark sparkle, maybe. I think that's the vibe. I think that's what I'm reaching for. I will also say something I thought of, like some clothing items that I'm still like trying to find. A barn jacket, need one of those. I've passed up too many barn jackets. It's time for one. New cowboy boots, I already said that. I just bought some new jeans, but like I'd really like a pair jeans that are comfortable and not like a wide leg, but like just a straight but loose. A straight loose jean that isn't overly baggy. Does that exist? And I still haven't fallen victim to the barrel jeans yet. Maybe if they're still around next year. I don't know. I'm still wanting a pair of like cheetah jeans. I missed my opportunity last year to get some. I really liked that trend last year. I think we should kind of bring that back. I've seen a lot of brown jeans this year. Brown has found its way back into the zeitgeist and into every single piece of clothing. I love brown. Also, something so random I wanted to show y'all. I fell victim to buying the Dawn Power Wash in the smell pumpkin spice. This is a funky smell. This is funky. It's kind of sweet, which I didn't like, but I don't hate it. So I'm gonna use all of it, obviously. Okay, I think it's time to end this video and eat some candy from my Halloween bowl. I'm really feeling a sucker right now. Maybe an orange sucker to stay festive. Okay, that's my fall bucket list 2025. Thanks for watching. Comment something that I may have left out that's on your list. Happy fall, y'all. I had to say it. All right, love you. See you next video. Bye.